Hey y'all, welcome to the Jen and Tony show. I'm Tony, this Jen. Today, this Sunday we're gonna do good sex, healthy sex. Nothing, too bad. Just our opinions. We kind of did this on YouTube, and it got a good response off of YouTube. And if y'all hadn't already subscribed and like and hit that bell on YouTube, it help out a lot. Go ahead and do that. But the Jen and Tony is the and symbol. It's not A-N-D. It's the and symbol. And subscribe to our page. We trying to get monetized. We appreciate y'all help, for doing that. And yeah, we'll recap what we did, on good sex. We had fun. You had fun doing that one? We had fun doing that one. But yeah, we talking about good, healthy sex, and things that you could do that the other individual, your partner, may not know. You know, tell them like what we was talking about, like some of the fetishes and.
Well, yeah, like we were talking about maybe if your partner was into some kinky stuff, but they felt like you wouldn't be into it, so maybe a lot of relationships, guys go out and they cheat not because they cheating, but because they embarrassed to tell their partner what they like. Women too, not just men. Not everybody is easily open to their partner. It's a lot easier to tell a stranger because you'll never see them again. But that's part of the reason why we made this show, is because your partner is the closest person to you. You shouldn't be afraid to tell them what you like,
Yeah,
or what you want.
I think like when you start a relationship, we talking about communication, and if that communication, like Jen's saying, is not told, you may hold back.
Right.
Like if I like maybe you wearing certain things, and I didn't tell you that in the beginning. Your conscience might be like, what if I wear this? How would he like it? How not would he like it? And that person can hold those things for a long time.
Raymond say, uh-oh.
Yeah, so that person can hold back for a long time. Do you think like, cause like I say, me and her, we don't have nothing really to hide. I definitely don't have nothing to hide. Was there things that you think that I hold back, that I held back?
Nah, I think it was probably me, because it was some things that I liked that I was scared. I didn't know what to do.
Right.
And I kind of just snuck it in there one time, like maybe if I just give them a hint and I saw if it worked or not. It worked.
Right, but yeah.
But I was scared. I couldn't say it out of my mouth like, "Hey, Tony," I couldn't do it. So I kind of had to direct him, y'all.
Yeah, I really won't hold back. I would ask, or pretty much play with her in certain ways and see if that particular activity or whatever it may be, that she may like. I'm just basically ask. I'm adult. I feel like I'm adult, and I still would consider her as adult, but I just basically.
I didn't feel less than adult. I just thought she would be like, what?
Yeah, I mean, that's cool. I mean,
I'm not like you would look at me funny for thinking something, thinking outside the box.
Right. So, I had a thought. I just lost it, but it was on the other show, and I think about it in a minute. But I had wanted to touch bases on something that kind of caught me from when we did YouTube live on Sex Wednesdays. This not Sex Wednesdays. This is the Jen and Tony show Sunday at 7 p.m. live. We just basically
recapping.
Yeah, on that particular subject, but man, I'm still trying to think of it, but it's okay. So anyway, we'll move on. And if y'all got any questions, y'all go ahead and call, text, and we'll get it and ask that question. We talking about adult sex here, not nothing that's like maybe I don't want to say single person, but
right.
not anything
people
like
in relationships, because when you're single, you can do what you want to do. You don't really have to tell nobody about your personal likes and dislikes, because that's just somebody you out there with. Now if you talking about somebody that you're gonna be with long term, then you probably want to tell them some stuff.
Right, but I don't want to leave out the single people, because
right.
they may have
But I know some single people that let out too much, let the cat out the bag, and they end up with stalkers. That type of stuff you do kind of have to put on lock until you're sure.
Yeah, like just say for example, in a guy point of view, if you had your idea was set up where you wanted a Stepford wife, and now you looking at her as a Stepford wife, and this individual woman, like I say, woman on now, but this particular woman, you treating like a Stepford wife, but she have imagination.
She got thoughts and desires.
Right, and you have to fulfill those thoughts and those desires, or you'll be imprisonating that person sexually for years. Until and you can say to yourself, well, I thought you knew. Nah, she didn't know. Because we talking about Stepford wife.
Right.
So she didn't know. So you should allow that person. If you did that to yourself and you made that woman a Stepford wife, and you can't see, what we would say banging and bam, 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 this individual woman, you owe it to that woman today to go to that woman and say, hey, what do you like in sex? What do you like in sex? And be adult about it and say and be comfortable with, giving that woman what she needs. And making sure that individual is pleased the way they want to be pleased. You could say something on that part.
Right. Well, it's kind of like one of the stories we was talking about on Wednesday was this couple that I knew where she wanted to wear lingerie and the husband didn't like that. He saw it as a prostitute thing. So it bothered her. And
do you think you would have liked it from another woman?
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
because I knew him well enough to say that.
Yeah. So, and that's kind of unfair.
I also saw him when he was watching the movies.
Right. And that's unfair to that individual, well, as a woman and a man, that's kind of unfair, that happens like that. So today we just basically saying, we talking about sex and saying to everybody or even to ourselves, good communication makes good sex. That's what we talking about today. So if you start off with the communication, I think you can work through it, even if it's little baby steps, saying, hey, I kind of like you in red lingerie, even if that individual don't like, red,
Right.
And I remember now. Right. And I remember what I was gonna say, like Jennifer said on YouTube, we did live Wednesday on Sex Wednesday. You were saying, I lost my thought again.
You was talking too much.
Yeah, well, I got it. It was like saying that when does that act take place?
The new act, like
no, you were saying it was kind of like psychic. It was like after you've been with a person for a long time, that particular act just kind of natural. But what if it's not natural? Give them some ideas of how you think.
If it's not natural, you like when we say psychic, for those of y'all who don't know what we're talking about, it's like you don't have to send a signal like, hey, I whisper in his ear something like, I want to do something. It's like you kind of already know it. You feel it. We've been together for 12 years now, so it's a psychic thing that go with it. But if you with somebody that don't kind of have that, or you don't have, or y'all don't have that, maybe y'all new, because new couples, new couples kind of say stuff out loud to each other.
Right.
You can always ease it. If it's something new, ease it into the relationship and not just throw it out there.
That's steps, and that's what we talk about, healthy sex and stuff like that. So that's kind of easy to let them come in and steps. I was basically saying, like, if even if it was kids, like this guy, you meet a guy, y'all been together, but the kids, man, I would even be willing to say, hey, let's go to a hotel.
Right.
I believe it's worth that much for that. Just say, one time a month. I don't want to do one time. I would do probably more than one time a month, but if it's one time a month, I would say, yeah, definitely go get a hotel and, be able to, relieve.
Oh, I thought you meant like something new. Like
no, not nothing new. Just,
okay.
A lot of people might not have kids, and they may, creep around at night.
Lucky people.
Creep around at night, and I like to touch on daytime sex. I think that's important too, because you know, and I'm gonna go with the percentage of guys that may agree with me. Those, it may stimulate that day. Some 50% may, 50% might not. Some might want to go to sleep.
I think daytime is probably more exhilarating because you can see. You know, you really can't say cut the light off because you're gonna see regardless. It's bright. So I think it's more mental for me.
Yeah. Nikita say do a weekend getaway. Right. And thanks, Nikita. And I believe that, you know, fortunately we can't do that. You know,
we did have a weekend.
We had, but you know,
but we still had to do some running around Saturday.
Right. But that's pretty much a good one. Weekend getaway. Thanks for that, Nikita. And so yeah, I support the hotel. I support the hotel because those things can cause animosity in the household. You know, why you didn't do this? Why you didn't do that? Why you didn't do it? Well, it might be stimulated because of that situation. You know, and you sitting around. Just say if it was me doing you like that, you'd be like, what's wrong with him? You know, like that. So, and that'll probably be the first couple of years, or maybe not. What you think? You know, if I don't know. They got their own apartment and one kid. It'd probably be all right, newborn.
Right. We got 3, and they all different ages. So we have to be like ninjas around here. You gotta kind of know how to stick and move around here.
All right. So what? That was Nikita thing. So yeah. So you know, take that time out and you know, whisper that to that person and give it a couple of weeks to you know, settle in. If you had something you wanted to tell me about. How about Mondays? You know, let me know ahead of time. Don't wait till the last moment and then turn around and, well, you didn't catch my signal and stuff like that. Well, if that person didn't catch your signal, you don't make an excuse and you wasn't clear enough. You know, you may not be looking dead at that person and saying, hey, on Wednesdays, on Mondays, you know, I like to do this and that, you know.
Right. And I know a lot of couples that got magic words. You know, we don't really do that, but you know, they have their little thing they say like pineapple or whatever, and they kind of, that's how they get into their thing. You know, like to let their mate know that.
Yeah, I agree with Jennifer though. I'm thinking, you know, pretty much ours is kind of psychic. It's really like psychic, but you know, if Jennifer doing something, I don't catch it because she probably be more clearer than, you know, I probably would be, you know. So I think it is kind of like psychic in a way, you know. And you think so?
I think so. I'm reading your mind.
She ain't reading my mind, y'all. She can't do it. But yeah, so yeah, we did, like I say, we did this on we did this one this topic.
Nikita say parents night out at least once a month is a must. That's what I ask.
I mean, I agree with that one. I get that one.
That's what I want.
Yeah, I get that one a thumbs up, you know, and I think it will rejuvenate the relationship, you know, like that. I didn't want to touch into I didn't like but I kind of want to talk about like what if it got bad? What if it got bad? You know, like if no one said nothing and it went months and years and years. What you think?
Of just not saying.
Yeah, just I got an urge.
Intimate.
Right, I'm over here. I got this urge, but I went so long without saying nothing.
That's dangerous because that's almost a cheating situation. Almost, you know, that's kind of rough. I don't know if I could. I don't think anybody should be that. I'm gonna have to call that blind, you know, not to use a bad word, but you have to be completely blind not to know your other mate is over there burning like a candle. Right. How could you not?
But I mean, you got other people. You got some people that may not be like that though.
But right, if y'all not sleeping together, you should be burning like a candle. So really, it's like why is there no spark there?
Okay,
like,
so
what's going on?
So we'll get into that. Let me see how I would tell you that. Basically, tell you that. And not feel embarrassed to tell you that. That something's burning. We already know it's 6 Sunday. This is good communication. I mean, not 6 Sunday. I don't want to mix the subject up. But I don't want to mix it up. But I'm trying to say, I'm burning up. Let's go through this theory. I'm over here. You may take it okay. But for other people that didn't do it, what's the solution? What's the solutions? Like for a woman, how how you think a woman should say. You know, would you come to me and say, Tony, is sex bothering you? Is that what you want? Like that? I just think it's that easy.
No, I probably wouldn't approach you like that.
But tell them how would you approach it?
I don't know. I'm kind of thinking what I would do. I would probably make a joke out of it, like kind of laugh it off, like try to see the level of it. And if it's serious, then we have to have a serious talk. Now, if you laugh it off and then we just, man, all right, Friday, you know, kids gonna be gone, you know, then it would be easy. But if I see a little anger, I know we're gonna have to have a talk.
Right. But I wouldn't want it to be, you know, get to that level where I want sex, but it got to that level where
that's a good idea.
Well, go ahead. I'm
said if they blind flowers or edible arrangements or something with a little note to drop a hint, or text message. I'm a text
message. Yeah,
you're
that's
right.
good.
I probably would text you.
Give her another thumb up. Yeah, that's a good one.
Because I'm a texter.
Yeah, so that's a good one, and I'm glad she said that because it's stimulating my thought. You know, so we definitely learned.
I did do that one time though. I did text him. So.
Yeah, we play like that on the phone, no doubt. You know, that's one of our little things we'll play on the phone. Even if she just right outside or I'm outside, vice versa, we'll play on the phone like that.
You could be on the couch and I'm in the kitchen. We still texting.
Right. You know,
in the same room.
But that's a good one though. You know, I'm trying to stimulate the conversation with that. That's a good one. We trying to help everybody get those little hints. Cell phone, that's almost positive. That's almost number one. Then here come the flowers because it may not hit them right away. Like, nah, I'm serious. You know, I'm serious like that. And you know, that'll lead us to positions, you know, not being scared with your individual positions, but we got that 50%. What if it's uncomfortable? Like most people out there probably say it's sex position not uncomfortable. How do I let you know as a woman what's your comfortable sex position? How do you train me to let you know other than basically saying, basically saying I like that? What's the other way?
I don't have experience with that. You know, Nikita was just saying, you know, everybody don't have them smooth Matois jeans. But I don't know. Me personally, I could probably hang on for a while with wanting, but sooner or later I'm gonna say something, and it's not gonna be years.
And that's good. That's healthy. That's healthy. That's good. You know, we give Jennifer a thumbs up. That's healthy sex. I just, you know, with today in the subject, the good communication, I know it burns people up, but it's so many percentages. 50% this way, 50% that way. But we talking about couples being together, you know, but I don't want to leave out single people.
Right.
So we're not talking about a smash and grab, but that brings me to my next question. How do you are you satisfied with quickies being that you wouldn't get none? Now I know that don't happen to you, but
well, I mean, when I was single, I really was open. You know, if we were gonna sleep together, I was open about that because nobody wants to be surprised with some crazy stuff.
Yeah, but I'm saying, you know, like quickies and you not, you know, getting the bang.
No, I wasn't okay with that, and I was open about that.
Well, you clear that up because
I was open about that.
Yeah, but you ain't talking about with me though.
No, not
okay,
with you.
Clear that up. We live, man.
Even when I met you, I told you though that you know, I like certain things because I didn't want to have the experience, and I never had the experience of getting with somebody and doing something and you like,
but it's a whole bunch of people that say the guy, so if I come in, I got to use me, you with me now, okay, I come in here, you know, bum, in the 30, 40 minutes, bang, you didn't do nothing, would you be mad?
I wouldn't be mad the first time because that would give me an idea of how to get to that point. Mm-hmm. So the second time, I would definitely say something. Mm-hmm. But, you know, everybody don't know everybody on the first time, so I wouldn't expect nobody to be a professional like that. Everybody is different, so I wouldn't do anybody like that.
Yeah, but see, that's like with me, I have no problem, and I'll share it because I'm an adult. I have no secrets like that. Yeah, now I go as far as I want to go. Hold up for the question, but hold up for the question.
They just laughing.
Me personally, I kind of get turned on when I don't.
I do too, but that's
Okay.
what I'm saying. But not all the time.
Right.
You know, I don't
Well,
want
I'm
that
talking
to
about
be
for
an
me,
every
not
time
for you. We
Right.
speaking on mine. So you unhappy when I don't.
Well, you know that because I tell you that. That's. But I tell you that though. But I know that you do that though. I don't get mad at you for it because I know you do that. But that's part of my thing.
Yeah, that's good. I'm not knocking that, but that, you know, that allows.
That's part of my fun.
Yeah, but that allows other people to be able to see that, you know, sometime if you're a woman and you have that thought and that man doesn't boom, then the woman could be mad.
Maybe if we were in an early relationship, that would bother me because I feel like I can't please you. But I know you, so it don't bother me like that. It's just don't forget about me next time, you know, like that. It's more like that.
Yeah, but I'm saying, see, y'all, I got.
That's not confusing. Yeah. I'm saying I know you. If I had just met you and this was a constant thing that you was doing that because you like it, and I didn't know that would bother me. Right. But I know
she's saying she get mad when I don't pop. Now, I just want them to know
that's part of my fun.
Right. We understand that, but I need to let them know that some women may get mad when the man because you may think that you're not doing something right.
He could be working on his stamina. That might help him get stronger. I see what you're saying.
Like that. So we cleared that one up. What did Courtney got to put?
No, that was Precious was saying she old fashioned. She just do it, and Coco was saying she's screaming because you was saying clear that
up. Right. Okay. Well, you know, like, and that's good. You know that with Precious saying that she's old fashioned. That's good. Don't read that. That's good because it gives Leroy some easy boundaries. You know, you kind of see what I'm saying? You know, it gives easy boundaries. Some people, like male or female,
he get playtime. In other words.
You know, you might have to work up to a certain level. You know, that man might work all day.
But if she old fashioned though, that gives him a lot of time to surprise her. Like every 2-3 months he can do something different.
Right. And that's healthy. That's healthy. That's real healthy. You know, now saying it another way, like I don't know. I guess I just leave it old fashioned, but I don't want the people to misinterpret what old fashioned mean. Like
right, she's saying she just do it. That don't mean missionary or nothing like that. She's saying whenever they in the mood, they do it because they don't have kids like that. They have grandkids and stuff, but they not held down like we are.
And Courtney got a comment.
She say, as a woman, I am offended if the dude I'm goosing doesn't climax. I'm gonna be like, hold up, redo. Right. Now that's how I would be if I didn't know.
But see, we cleared it up. Cleared it up. That's what I wanted. That was my point. I didn't want it to get mixed up that the guy didn't please, you didn't please the guy or whatever like that. So that's a good one, y'all. That's real healthy. I like that one. You know, and like I say, we here learning. And I'm learning. I'm glad y'all sharing y'all view because I don't have no problem sharing my view. I'm an adult. So I don't have anything.
Now, when I was single, I thought that was my thing. It was like, that's the whole point of being single when you dating or whatever, and you get with somebody. That's kind of like the whole point. There's no such thing as teasing. You know, in my mind, that's how I thought.
Right. So, not to really recap, but hey, y'all, tell the other person, communicate with the other person, let them know, hey, you know what, I like to do this, I like to do that. And, be adult about it. Don't, if you got to go kind of go in the bathroom to get your speech together and, come in there and let them know, or do it in an adult fashion. Definitely the guys, I want all the guys to do those things in adult fashions and be able to say, hey, I kind of want to change some stuff up, and change those things up. And,
it's kind of like my brother would have to talk in the mirror and do some of these numbers and look at his chest and all that before he go on his dates. I thought that was funny.
Right. So, so that's good, y'all. I'm glad we recap back on this subject like that. So we'll move on to the next one. The communication. The communication is real important. That was basically what we got out of that one right there. Let's touch on positions. You remember we didn't really complete
No,
position.
we really didn't get on that.
Yeah, so positions, you know, I can understand that may be difficult for, you know, different people, you know, to be able to. You see what I'm saying? Because some people like their way, you know, when they get to that point out.
Everybody got a favorite.
Right.
Favoritism position.
Yeah, and so if you haven't told that person that, you know, I need, you know, right before this happened or that happened, you know, I'm trying to stay clean, y'all, on my vocals, but you know, allow that person to have the last 10 minutes, you know, because, you know, me personally, the woman always have to first. That's just the way I do.
That make me mad sometimes. Because sometimes I don't be thinking that.
Yeah,
that's he just take full control on that one. I'd be like, I ain't gonna never have my day.
Right. So,
but it's nothing that I get mad at, which is why.
Yeah. No. Good communication. You know, we learn. Everybody learn. But yeah. So, positions. I'm sure a lot of people have their ways that they have to be able to, you know, like that. Tell that other significant other, hey, you know, I need this, that, and that, you know, around this particular time, you know, like that. I don't want to get no times and all that, because, you know, that's a whole different subject. But, you know, make it healthy, you know, do things, you know, certain things to make it go long, you know, like if insertion is, you know, to me, I do it problematically, like mathematically. If insertion is what caused the, you know, like that, hey, play around. You see what I'm saying? Make that time go long. I believe that, you know, it's not the act of just insertion makes it where it's always the time factor. You see, like, oh, we went 30 minutes. Well, you know, if you play a little while, I think that's all in the whole factor. Right. You see what I'm saying? You can
like
extend
Coco say, her climax is the body contact.
Right. And so if it is, you know, hey, stop the insertion. And start the, you know, rubbing, the massaging, you know, stuff like that. You know, those things like that is to certain people stimulating too. That's my word, was stimulate. Right. You know, things you could do to make you stimulate, like just typical you know, back rubs to some people. You know, I wouldn't have a problem with that if I'm, you know, rubbing your back like that, or massaging your back, and you know, did that. That wouldn't bother me. I don't have no problems with that, you know, like that.
Nikita was saying daily stretching helps in those unusual positions. That's true. I don't think nobody really think about it like that. You know, like if you going on a track meet and you gotta run, the first thing they do is stretch. You know, sex is no different. You know, you can't just go hop in the bed with somebody and do all these wild positions and you haven't, you know, moved the muscle in weeks. You know, that'll tear you up.
Yeah. I mean,
it'll make you think you old, but really you just needed to stretch.
Yeah, and that makes sense too. If I haven't had that, if you haven't had your significant other in a position that they want, how you know their legs won't cramp up? Because they ain't been in that position. So, you know, I'm not saying stretching like y'all. I agree with y'all, but, you know, start that position slowly. You know, a little bit, 10 minutes this time. You know, 20 and stretch it on out. That's what my stretching is. It's you know, consistently doing those different positions like that. You know, and that was it.
Yeah, I'm not a super yoga fanatic because I'm not that flexible, but I do some yoga every now and then, just not to. I don't want to be in the middle of something and I'm like, oh, stop my leg. I don't want to do that. That would be like ruining the moment.
Yeah,
like,
for some people it probably would turn them off, you know. And you got to watch all your words because this is sex. So every time you say flexible, you ain't that flexible.
Well, I mean, I'm flexible.
I know they know.
You know, when you say yoga, people think you can do the split and all that. I can't do the split, y'all. I'm not like that. But, you know, everybody is flexible when it comes to the bedroom, I think, in that respect. That's what I mean, that type of flexible.
Courtney got a...
Courtney say there's nothing funnier than a man running around the room because he got a Charlie horse. I know. That would be crazy. That would be crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I believe it can happen because you may want a position that he's not used to. You may be on the sofa, you may be on the floor. you know, you may be in this chair that's new. So, you know, hey man, you gotta mentally exercise those things out in the beginning, you know.
Right, you gotta play it out. When you feel it coming, play it out. Change positions and, you know, act like you're manhandling or something, but you're really trying to work it out.
Child molesting is real. like you know what I do. You going up ladders, man, you know, up and down ladder the whole day, then you know you just sit still. You're getting the Charlie horse played on. You know, that's what I said, y'all, but you know.
Keita was saying you gotta work on controlling your breath too. It can help slow some things down too. Yeah, you're right. Cause I'm thinking about it in my mind mentally. I'm like, I have had some situations where my breath.
Yeah, I got good breath. I don't really have a problem.
That's because you smoke.
Smoking supposed to make it worse.
But now you used to the inhale, exhale. It's like when you, like me, I've been sitting around lately, y'all. I haven't really been doing too much because we're at Kendrick House, so my breathing not right. I'm not gonna lie. If I had to run, I'd probably die.
Yeah, and you know, and some people. Let's go to the part where they may have been together, but they're still using protection. You know, it's also things in protection that'll actually turn a lot of people off, you know, and may not stimulate them, you know, like that too. And those could be controlled too, you know, with different things. Like we going in the store, you know, the rubber's right in your face, and while I'm waiting in line, I just be leaning like super thin, silk skin. I be looking down like, wow, they got all kinds of stuff.
They got all that.
So I don't know about them, but you know, those things too. Change the way that those things are. Well, we got new technology on that. Let me use technology as a word, you know, for those particular products and stuff like that. We don't do toys. She say she don't do them. I don't preferably like them, period. But you know, I don't knock nobody what they do.
You don't know what I like. Nah, I'm just playing. I don't like toys.
But I would tell those individuals to add those things in too, to stimulate. You know, because we don't want nothing healthy, right? Know, like that. So you know, we both had agreed years ago that you know, once we had a talk. You know, we don't like stuff like that, you know.
I tried it. You know, I tried it before, and just my experience was I just like the real thing. I like all this. I don't need nothing else, you know. But I do have friends that like toys, and I get what they get out of it because when they tell me, I'm like, wow. So, but when I tried it, I was like, no.
That would make me jealous because, like, if you playing with something, I would ask, you know. Why you didn't use me? You know, and that would kind of like, you know, kind of damage some stuff, like right. you know. So we, you know, like I say, me and her, we didn't like.
Well, I wouldn't want you popping out no fake body parts on me. Right. That's I definitely feel you on it,
but it's reasons other people may need stuff. So we're not knocking at y'all. You know, you like what you like.
Because my girlfriends used to tell me stories, and those stories was wow. That was some interesting stories, so that's why I tried it. But I'm just a human body person, y'all.
And you know, a lot of times, like when you together in you know long-term relationships, you know, a kiss can stimulate. A kiss can take a you know poor situation and you know boost it up, you know, 110%, you know, like that. So you know, I believe in you know a little kissing if the situation is not all the way up to you know where. You may need to be, you know, you try a kiss, me try a kiss like that, you know, for the opposite, you know, sex, you know, a kiss will definitely boost up those things like that, you know, but, you know, another thing like Jennifer was saying, light is a plus, you know, how do you know what you're touching? You know your woman, you see your woman, you may take a bath with your woman, but I believe light is a definitely a plus. That's like a Viagra. That's a natural Viagra is light.
Coco was saying she agreed with you because a woman's body usually adjusts to the last shape she was with. That's true.
Right.
I don't know if a lot of men know that, but that's true.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking at it as patterns. You know, like you know the way you may y'all may have a what's that chair that's long. You know
what you mean?
What you know the part on the sofa that's long. You know y'all might practice on that. Y'all may have, you know, like that. So yeah, I believe that, you know, or you may have used the stool, you know. That's what I'm saying. Do different stuff to stimulate, you know, like that. So and yeah, so we'll go to we did what we did already. We did positions, toys.
Now I don't mind videos, but we don't do it anymore because we've retired. We've seen it all basically, and it's like nothing else to see besides the real thing. But
right.
we did do videos. We looked at a lot of those. Nikita said, I don't like plastic body parts, but I like other stimulants like candle wax, feathers, etc. I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind that, but maybe not candle wax because I'm scared. I'm scared of the pain, but I'll do it on him though. Mm-hmm. But I do like the different feelings you can get from other, you know.
Mm-hmm. And see, like things. I'm thinking about her, like what she just said. If I was in those situations, I would need to know that prior in you know, those things I would have to know prior. It's not a big issue if it was brought up like a year or two later, but I'll be like kind of like, hey, you know, why you didn't tell me, you know, like this? We could have, you know, played around a little bit and, you know, grew it, you know, to it got big, you know, little fellas to the big fellas or whatever, you know, like that, the tickling and stuff like that, you know, and that's what I was trying to say. She kind of cleared up a lot of stuff for me, but yeah, those things like that, I would want to know early,
right?
You know, so I would be able to master it, you know. I would think like, you know, that you would like, you know, from you walking around me seeing you do this, and maybe I just played with you in the kitchen and did that, you know, like that, mm-hmm. You know, find the spots and stuff like that, you know, practice, you know, learning your significant partner, you know, like that. But that's a good one. That's
I don't mind accessories. I don't like toys. I see those like accessories. I don't mind it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know, like food, stuff like that. Cause you
that's fetishes.
Strawberries.
Yeah, but
you know,
we back
like
at fetishes. That's almost kind of like going back into the subject of fetishes. You know, having those things that individual like. Hey, tell them. You know, don't be scared. Be adult and tell them individuals. I like this. I like that. Don't be scared about what the consequences gonna be, because trust me, it's a consequence.
If you're gonna be with them, you know you're gonna be with them, and allow them to be shocked. Sometimes some people have to be shocked into it and mm-hmm. give them time to think about it, and they might actually like it. Mm-hmm. You know, after they this mother, mm-hmm. You know, you give them that time to think.
Yeah, but you know, me personally, just come tell me like Nikita had on that. I would like to know that ahead of time. You know, when we in our pre-dating stages, and you know, I'm asking questions. You know, what you like, like that. You know, and of course, a lot of them things change due to, you know, family taking off, growing. You know, kids right. And you know, work ethics. But you know, we just trying to touch on some things that you know, we got that people don't just keep in their mind every day. You know, but so yeah, and that would lead us to we kind of went to the climax already, but are you mad as a woman because that person roll over and sleep? Say it's not night. Say it's a daytime activity. You did, bam. How do you look at it? You know, how do you think, in Jennifer's view, most women would look at that? Well, what would be that role of that guy?
Especially in the single factor, I think women want to be, after it's done, they want to be held, mm-hmm. cuddled, unless they're a business woman, because business mm-hmm. women, they kind of got to mm-hmm. do it and go. Yep. But just saying in a more relaxed setting, they probably want to be mm-hmm. cuddle. Because me, I'm either gonna go to sleep or I'm gonna get up. I really don't care what Tony do unless we gotta go somewhere. It don't bother me, because you know, I know we have our times when we cuddle and other times when we go to sleep.
Yeah, but I'm more energetic.
Or I'll go to sleep and you still up on the phone or something.
Yeah, I'm more energetic. So if it's not night, I'll probably get up like it's my second wind, you know, like that. You know, did you pop up on that? Yeah, she said.
She said, we gonna touch some souls with this one.
Yeah, but you know, like it's like, Courtney, we try and keep it healthy, you know, but yeah, me, I'm type personally, and I'm talking for the guys who on my, you know, my 50%, because people got different reasons. We understand that we got sick people unhealthy for different reasons, things that they can't control, stuff
right,
like that.
you know, because if your partner is, you know, ill, like have cancer or something like that, you know, it's you gonna have those issues. You can't expect that person to be 100%
Right.
all the time. You have to accept the 100% they can give you when they can give you.
Right, and we just stating that because we don't want to offend nobody, no kind of way. We're not here to defend nobody. We respect everybody's opinion. But yeah, me personally, I'm the type, you know, I like to kind of like get up. You know, I get more
That's
energetic.
me. I go to sleep for a while and I'm
You got a
get back
question?
up. That's what she was saying.
who is she?
Nikita was saying, go to sleep for a while. I'm waking back up though.
Yeah, right. And I believe it could be done like that. You know, let's go to.
And sometimes it wake you up. I don't know. It just
Right.
be them times where you know, you think you gonna go to sleep, but you be like, man, let's go outside.
Yeah,
You know,
and
you
that's what
wake
I
up.
was saying. That's kind of like why I did it when I was thinking about the subject, really touching on that. It's like it may be that extra boost. You know, like, man, I'm finna go cut the yard. Say if
Right,
it's
like
12.
for sure the next day I'm ready to roll.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go.
Yeah, you know, like that. But I the only time I'm gonna go to sleep if we going to sleep. If it's late,
Or we have to go
you'll
somewhere.
sleep.
in the
Yeah, I'll
morning.
have to go somewhere in the morning. But other than that, I'm kind of energetic. It's not that you didn't please me or nothing like that. I'm just, you know, I'm ready to roll. You know, we got.
Coco says she a one-hitter quitter. She had never climaxed more than once in a session. After I get mine, sex hurts, and yes, I will roll over and go to sleep. Good night. Oh my gosh, you never climaxed more than once? Come on now, Coco.
Well, you know, we got different ages.
I know.
We got different ages.
But she
so,
younger than me.
Yeah, we got different ages, and some people, you know, like the energy level may be, you know, down. That person may need to exercise.
I mean, Coco she already hype. I mean,
Right.
when you see her, she hype all the time.
But that's
so
a
maybe
different-
that's all she needs to,
Right,
to go
right,
down.
right.
But
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah,
Maybe
right.
you shouldn't do it more than once, Coco. I don't
Right.
know.
She, you know, but that, you know, a lot of people, you know, I don't know the percentage on that one, but you know, that one can be done multiple times.
She
you know?
said never. That's crazy.
Yeah.
You got to try it at least one time.
Yeah.
Like we were saying on the Sex Wednesday, I told somebody, I say I'll try anything once. Well, twice if I liked it the first time.
Yeah.
Or try it out again. Man.
Yeah. It's
crazy.
you know, and for the guys, it's more, you know, if them lights on for me, I'm a multiple person with the lights on. Without them lights, I'm looking at like nothing. You know, I'm like, who am I touching? You know, I know it's you. You know, don't get me wrong. But with the lights on, you know, we have multiple, you know, sessions going on.
Right, you right. She say to be touched irritates her. He gotta catch you right when you doing it, and then you know that's because when you do start coming down, it's kind of over with because you gotta work yourself back up to that again. But if he can catch you at that point and keep you going, yeah.
Yeah, y'all talking woman stuff, you know, but you know, talking woman stuff, Coco. But you know, for a man, you know, like I said, I don't want to speak for everybody, but on that subject, you can, you know, it just depends on how indulged you see that individual, and that's where I come in with lights. I'm steady going back to light. How can you see a certain level if them lights not on? You know, you gotta have them lights on sometime, you know.
Ashley McTwire said knowing the personality of the person helps. Yeah, that's true too.
Right.
That's kind of what we were saying on the psychic part, is that we kind of know. You know, it's kind of hard to explain a lot of our situations because we kind of already know. Like when he doing something that would normally irritate me, I know not to let it be irritating because I know it's something that's stimulating for him. You know, and I don't know how to make that sound because
that sounds bad. That sounds bad right now. You know.
But earlier you said, you know, like if you climax, if you don't climax, you know, that's something that would irritate me on a personal level. But I know it turns him on, so I have to accept that every now and then.
Right. Yeah, but and then they go right back again. See, today I'm talking about the light, y'all. You gotta have that light. You know, those things you're able to see, expressions, body movements, the lights help a lot. You know.
Most of the times my eyes are closed. So
yeah, but I'm saying for a guy, you know, a guy likes his woman. He likes, the touching and everything is fine. Mm-hmm. That's, I could feel, Darkman. But to see, if I like you and I dated you, I have to like you, I wouldn't go, me personally, I wouldn't go into a relationship with you not liking what I see and not seeing what I like. Kind of turns the levels down. It turns the stamina down. But when them lights come on, it's like, wow, I've been missing this. I've been missing seeing this. So I'm telling them.
My imagination is vivid because I see you all day long and I think stuff all day long.
Well, you can, but for a guy, it's not like you in the back.
Right. I know guys really are more physical. Yeah. Women are more mental. That's why we have all these soap operas and romantic novels, because we could see it already.
Right.
So when I'm looking at you cutting the yard or whatever, walking through here, taking the shirt off,
it's the same. We can say cooking. You could say cooking. If you cooking or washing clothes and you got the the low cut shorts on, that's not for every guy. That's why kind of guys say, man, why you wearing that outside? It's not for everybody. That's my stimulation. I don't want you stimulating them. That's not fair. Not that I would care, but why would you go stimulate somebody else? And that woman, he go home and it may be a different situation. She might got baggy shorts on,
right. Like, oh man, I gotta tell them this, that it was this in the store down the street from us.
Go ahead, tell them.
It's a lady that comes in the store in her underwear. The sign says no, you gotta have shirts and you gotta have shoes, but they never say anything to her because she have underwear on. And her husband comes in there with her, and he wants everybody in the store to look at her, and he looks at you if you look at her in a mean way. But I don't think he ever gonna fight anybody. I think it stimulates him.
Right.
He wants to see all the men looking at his wife in her underwear. She come in there with t-shirt and underwear, y'all. Nobody says nothing to her. And I told Tony something wrong, and then I thought about it. I said, you know what? I think that turns him on. And I thought I was crazy, but Kendrick saw it too. So I know it's a thing that they do when they go to the store.
Yeah, and like I say, mine's, some of my things are secret, and it's due to maybe not to disturb her. Like, if I got these certain things I like, which still is a fetish, if I like, tight shorts or whatever, that's still some form of fetish, right? But,
right.
I might not say anything. And I might not say nothing because it was based on not getting her out of her activity that you're doing. Because your activity may be important. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that, So
I don't know if they swingers, but I know he didn't want nobody to touch it. He just wanted them to look, and it was crazy because his eyes.
And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna say it for a guy how I see it. That guy, if I would have seen the scene, I'm thinking, well, hey man, I ain't trying to look at your woman, but he may be thinking, wow, look what I got.
Right. He might be offended because you're not looking.
Right. If I don't look at his woman and say, look, you seen her short? He may be, like you say, be offended because I'm not watching his woman in them panties or whatever they're in, which I don't have a problem with it because let's clear this up. Everybody wear bathing suits to the beach almost.
Right.
I don't have no problem. This woman coming in her panties, be an adult about it. If you go to a beach, I understand it's a beach, but just because the woman at the beach don't make it different, she can't come in the store. But,
right.
People be looking at these women like she got on. She going to the beach. She comfortable. So, let's kind of be, adult.
It wasn't so much the lady, it was him, because he literally stood at the door and was like looking, like, I'm like, wow, that must really stimulate.
It might turn him on. It might turn him on. But, let's just get that bathing suit thing out, man. If this woman got panties and bathing suit, ain't too much no different. Sometimes you got big panties. Sometimes you got, tighter bikinis, for to go to the beach, I don't like that. I don't mind no woman going into a store with because I don't know what her situation is. She could be a mud wrestler or whatever, going to work, going to get something important, sick, any little thing. So we cleared that one up like that.
You could tell she was doing it for him, though. That's the thing. It wasn't her, it was him. Nikita was saying earlier, if you don't like bright lights, use dimmer color lights. or lights that work with music to change colors. Yeah, that's
we tried that though. We had those, you know,
right?
We did have those, you know, but me, that ain't gonna change it for me, Nikita. I need light, you know, LIGHT, you know, bright light, you know. So, cause I wanna, you know, and I clarify that I like to see what I liked in that person.
In the dark anyway.
I like to see what I liked in that person. You know, I'm not gonna date nobody and not, you know, and not like what I liked in the beginning. I'm not gonna do it. That's a waste of my time because my stamina won't be there. You know.
She was saying they could have been role playing.
Yeah, they could. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's a good subject too. I don't really have that. That doesn't, you know, the role play for me, like I say, it may be you over there cooking. It could be you out there washing the car. So that's mine.
Lord knows I would love to see you in a uniform, but I don't have to have you like, hey, put this uniform on.
Right.
It's not. I want it to be natural.
Right. Like, that's how mine is.
Like, say if you was it could be a Walmart uniform. You finna go to work at Walmart. I'm like, you got this uniform
but that's
on.
what I'm saying. Mine, I'll give you that one. Say if you cooking and you have something on that I like, that's role playing. I may be walking through here 3-4 times, looking, preparing, thinking for later on. You know, for me, it could be early in the morning that caused that stimulation for night. You see what I'm saying? So I'm kind of role playing in my head, like, man, you know, like that. So, you know, everybody for somebody. And I hope when, you know, if you're a guy, you know, you with that woman, you with her because you like, you know, what you see. You know, another man might not like it, but, you know, I kind of date what I like to see, you know.
Right. And on that note, watch those insecurities because y'all, you can never know what a man see in you. You know, even though it might be things you don't like, that man be liking stuff that you think is horrible.
A lot of times, like if I'm on Facebook, I could see, not body, but I could see maybe a personality. Like, man, she laughs all day long. Like, you know, she keeps this individual or he keeps this individual laughing. Like, I don't want to speak for nobody, but like we were saying with Leroy in
right.
He laughing. That may be a stimulating thing. I like that. I envy that, you know, but we joke and laugh, you know.
Yeah.
We just on a different level, you know. We in different levels right now, you know.
I like when he's scared her though. That was so funny. I was cracking up. She put a comment on there. She said, "No sex for him tonight."
Yeah, those things I envy, you know, women, not in a bad way. It's just like, wow, that person, this individual so funny. He may be keeping, or she may be keeping this person laughing all day. Keep their spirit, you know, alive.
Yeah, no pranks in this house. No, because Tony go to the hip. If he gonna do it, he gonna do it.
I pranked her when I first met her, y'all. Got her good on
threw
camera.
Ice in the tub while I was asleep.
When I had the shot.
I know what you talking about. I know what you talking about.
But I don't do my pranks no more. I leave them alone.
Yes, retire from that.
And Courtney got Coco
was saying, yes, women, we are our own worst critics. They don't care about half the stuff we care about. You showing them. Tony don't care about half the stuff I worry about.
Like I say, I wouldn't date you if I did. I mean, what would be the purpose, you know? I would allow you as a woman to say you find what you truly think you may like.
I still dislike things about myself. I just don't mention them. Because if he like it, why do I want to cut it down? So, you know, it's just things I keep to myself.
I kind of pretty much know him, but I let that individual, I let her deal with them things herself because it's not going to stop the things I like. You know?
Oh, I love that. Coco was saying, do I mind being woke up out of my sleep for sex? Absolutely.
Please, I'm not giving her that. I saved that one for when we get older. You know, she would enjoy that. So I'm not giving her that one, y'all. You know,
there have been some days where I didn't know what was going on. I just woke up to straight action. Yeah. I was like, kudos. Yeah. That was excellent.
So that was one, like you said, the guy in the store. You know, and he you know, there's nothing wrong with that. I kind of see what he probably get out of that, you know? Like, man, you know, am I crazy? Is other guys looking at what I'm looking at?
Eyes, though. Them eyes scared me, though. I was like, man, what is going on in here?
Yeah, but, you know, so we recap a little bit. You know, tell everybody, y'all, tell the significant others in little steps. You know, if you think it may put a fear in them, you know, turn them off. You know, tell them, you know, hey, one day when you get a chance, can we do this and can we do that?
Coco says she plays sleep on purpose.
Yeah. And yeah, so you know, take time out, you know, because remember the Jen and Tony show is about healthy, everything in relationship healthy. We learn
because girls, you know, girls tend to tell their girlfriends their sex issues and stuff like that. Tell your man too. He want to know.
Yeah, you know, and be adult. We you know, we don't mind talking about sex. Somebody coming up, we sitting at the table where the wings at. We ready to talk.
Where you don't want to be is when we talking about sex with Sean and Ernest. Us two with Sean and Ernest.
We have fun. Yeah, we have fun. It'd be fun.
If you scared, don't even try it.
Yeah, it'd be real fun. Yeah. So yeah, don't, you know, like I say, recapping. Don't be scared to, you know, put a little foot forward. Tell that significant other, I like this, I like that. Let's try this, let's try that, and you know, and be, you know, be adult about it and tell them if it didn't go right and stuff like that, you know. And we can make baby steps, you know, with
pretend like you're gonna get a raise if you do it. That'll help.
Give some visual motivation or whatever, you know. So yeah, so we took a little while to have the subject. I was gonna do business Sunday. But nobody pushing their business. I put a post out, y'all. I say, shoot me your business. Shoot me your business. We hitting thousands of people. So what I had came up with was, let's take businesses out of property. Meaning that, you know, if we purchase those things, and it's not right. Like if you made cookies and I bought your cookies from Jen, and I'm able to tell Jen, hey Jen, the cookies was kind of, you know, too much baking soda. That may be what keeping that person in poverty. Everybody, I don't like this. Well, shoot the people with feedback. So that was kind of my purpose today. But, you know, it just came off. I said, man, let's recap on our YouTube, you know, and do a little, you know, another.
Ashman try to say help the single folks out.
I can't do that one.
I'm scared to
I'm
scared to give advice for single people because, like I said, that type of stuff creates stalkers. So I've had a stalker before and I didn't like it.
Yeah, we don't want to
give them 100%.
We do have experience for that. You know, we do have experience because we only like to do things we got experience in. Right. We don't like touching stuff that we don't have experience in. But single people, let's go there because we talked about it. Remember the other day?
In my single day.
No, hold up. What? Remember the other day, me and you talked about it. I said,
what?
How would it be? What would you do, or what I would do if you look? You know, when I'm trying to word it right. If I was single. I would
was saying listen to our podcast, by the way.
Yeah, we do go to Ashley.
We do listen.
Yeah. So no.
We have listened to the podcast.
Because she did one kind of like us. Yeah. It was 58 minutes. Yeah, she do almost an hour too. But let me finish. Remember we were saying, like, me personally single, I would want that friend with a benefit. Right. To stay safe. Right. That would be, you know, that's my thing. I want a friend with benefit, and I would hope my friend with a benefit.
She said she's desperate. That's why she asking.
What?
She desperate. That's why she asking.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, we going there. So mine actually would be single person. I want a friend with a benefit, knowing that friend with a benefit won't step out, and I won't step out.
Right, because one of my things when I was single was I don't like condoms. I didn't like it. I still don't like it. That's a cuss word to me. I think it's unnatural. It feels unnatural. But when you with somebody and you don't know who they are, you kind of forced to do it. So me, you know, I kind of ask that person, if I go to the doctor, you go to the doctor, we both clear. You know, then we could move on from there because it's certain things that you want. You know, if you can't get married tomorrow, you still want to have a sex life. That's my friend with benefit. You know, of course, me and you was talking about, of course, it's going to take 6 months to a year, right? We know that, okay? 6 months to a year. That person can move on, but hey, friend with benefit, let me know. I will not be mad. Then I'm going to be to the point where, hey, friend with benefit, I kind of got somebody, that's it. I'm not going to go back to my friend with a benefit if I already didn't benefited from somebody I'm talking to.
You
Right.
feel what I'm saying? So that's about the only place I can go
But
there.
even then, you still don't give 100% because if the person you trying to get to know is not 100% of what you want, and you give them too much, you could have a stopper on your hand. You kind of have to hold off your urges like that. It's kind of sufferable.
But I'm helping her out because I've done it for a year, 8 months. I've done it, and not waiting that year, I got exactly what? A stopper, a problem. However you want to call it, I got a problem. So that's far as I can go, Nikita, for the single people, is because that's something you would have to analyze the person and stuff like that. You got a question?
Oh, that was Courtney saying, LOL, Jen, in 4 minutes, the whole room smells like discount tile. She talking about the condoms. Yeah. I don't like how they feel. I don't like how they make my body feel.
But of course, our disclaimer, we understand that you have to protect yourself.
Like if you out there just randomly doing it, that's your business. But yeah, you do need a condom because you don't know what's coming. You don't know.
Right.
But if you with one person in particular, you just gotta come to a deal where y'all can get rid of that and be comfortable.
Right, but you got to have it. You got to have it. It's a must. It's a plus.
Ashley was saying they be acting like that's a sin to be celibate. That's a sin, and she need to be celibate.
No, I did it, Ashley. And I didn't have no problem. I didn't have wild urges or nothing. I guess because of my issue that I was going through, and and when it come down to certain things. Now, they always say, Tony, don't have fear. That's my fear.
Is catching an STD?
Yeah. Not a STD, but
something you can't
get rid of.
Right.
I'm cool with stuff that you can get rid of. I've never had it, but if I did, I'm cool with that because I understand I may have made a selection, a choice, and I shouldn't have did it. I knock nobody for things like that. Nobody. But I did it, and I almost went a whole year, and what kept me going was looking at the other women, looking at what, because I wasn't with nobody. So looking at the choices I had, like, wow, I get to be with her. I get to, I'll be able to live with her. That's what kept me, the
I
way
had my celibate days, but I wasn't purposely being celibate. I just didn't see anybody that was interesting to me at the time. So when I was single, I was just single. I didn't run around looking for somebody to sleep with. When I did sleep with somebody, it was somebody I saw potential in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, same way with mine. I'm walking around looking at potentials. Like, wow, I can see myself, with her every day, laying by her, this and that and that. So that's
like my brother. He was girls that was potentially to be slept with. He didn't care who it was.
Yeah, but that may be his fetish.
Right, that is his thing. He'll tell you.
It might be his fetish.
He love women.
He's single. So we can't knock those things with single people. We can't knock single people at all. Relationship is relationship. And now that it could have been that one while he's single. Bam, that's it. They married.
Right. And my older brother, because my younger brother will probably be like, clear that up, because he a family man.
Right. So it could be that one that when you single, as you going through your purpose, because it's a purpose you're doing it. It's a reason, because of course every day is purpose for us. So it could be that one way you say, man, we getting married and be together 20 years. And that's, I like that, that's good. I like that for me. So, yeah. So let's see. 803. Yeah. So, we're going to do the business. And we, as soon as we rolling again, with our car and stuff like that, taking care of some stuff with the car issue. But when we roll, we're going to get out there and do some interviews, come by people's houses, interview y'all gotta hit me up, especially on the businesses. Please hit me. I'll do a post, but hit me on Messenger, whatever, and let me know for that business. Let's take some of these businesses out of poverty. That don't mean the business not doing good, but let's make that business make $5,000 a month. Take it out of property and allow them people to know, hey, this product is like this, that's that. Give feedback. Feedback allow you as the business owner to fix the issue. Like I said on YouTube when we went live Wednesday, I'm not buying nothing in no restaurant that I don't like. I'm gonna be,
you can't enjoy.
Yeah, you know, I don't mind sending it back, but you know, I just kind of like to be full. When I'm hungry, I like to bam, I'm done. You know, I feel good like that. But when it's not enjoyable to me, then you know, I'm feeling some type of way. You know. So the YouTube again, y'all, is Jen with the and sign, and Tony. Go prescribe. We trying to get 1,000 prescribers over there so we can get monetized, so we can keep, you know, shooting these videos, giving y'all, you know, our little subjects and stuff like that. If y'all got topics, messengers, I can't even say it, hit the messenger, let us know some subject, shoot them to us. We want y'all the you know, be into the Jen and Tony show, as well as me or Jennifer coming up with ideas, you know. So if we don't get one, I probably just let you. What would be your
what, like a subject?
Yeah, subject matter. Like what would be one you would think you would want to do?
I think, you know, I personally think, just from childhood all the way up, that men don't get the kingship they deserve.
Okay.
I think even on my part, you know, there's things.
Well, Nikita had one of them. You know, I be looking at her post. She had some of them. You know, so.
Actually saying she going to subscribe now. Coco's at the end, she was saying she had to have some type of attraction in order to goose you.
To who? To goose you. You mean the goof ball? What? I'm lost.
Well, she said to goose you. That's her word for.
Okay. I got you.
Getting it in.
So so on the businesses, I'm gonna try again this week. I'm gonna shoot the posters and you know, and see for that one business. We're gonna do one business, try to take that business out of poverty, y'all. So y'all, thank y'all. Go subscribe to the YouTube. It's important. You know, so we can get these videos saved over there, so it'll be less work me and Jennifer gotta do. And we'll see y'all next Sunday. We'll see them Wednesday. 6 Wednesday.